Inner Traditions Audio presents Rosicrucian America, How a Secret Society Influenced the Destiny of a Nation, by Steven Sora, read by Nick Mcdougal. Introduction. The Invisible History of the United States. History, as we have been taught it, implies an America born from the grassroots movement of a large populace striving for freedom of worship as well as freedom from high-handed taxation. The truth is that a very small handful of individuals with lofty goals was the party responsible for seeking these freedoms. This group consisted of alchemists, geomancers, and philosophers, many of whom met in secret and risked everything in their new venture. From its humble beginnings in a college in 16th century England, this small circle of individuals has played an unusually great role in the history of the world. This true secret society has influenced politics, science, and the very foundation of the United States. The circle has been known by more than one name, but its most fitting name is the Invisibles. History is written by the victorious, so it should always be considered suspect. Europe before the 17th century was backward, illiterate, and unhygienic. People rarely bathed, drinking water was of very poor quality, and sanitation was at a minimum, allowing disease to be rampant and life expectancy to be short. It was not uncommon for whole families to sleep in one room, often with farm animals. Even royalty did not enjoy the standard of living we insist upon today. The masses couldn't read, and if they could, they were often forbidden to read even the Bible. The priests were only slightly more literate, yet somehow had been given the privilege of interpreting the Word of God. Then came the Enlightenment and the Renaissance, wherein men of science began to study astrology, astronomy, cartography, medicine, and metallurgy. No bell was rung to herald the advent of the Renaissance. There was no immediate signal that the bushel of ignorance that covered the light of learning had been lifted. The esoteric sciences, once known to the ancients, yet subverted and forbidden during the Dark Ages, were not reintroduced without the vicious reaction of the Church. Its monopoly on learning was broken, but not in an instant. The price for bending the rules was torture and even death. For example, the 16th century friar, philosopher, and mathematician Giordano Bruno believed that the sun was one of many stars in the universe. For refusing to recant this idea, the Roman Inquisition burned him at the stake. His colleague, the polymath Galileo, fortunately was spared execution because he recanted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?